Hey guys, welcome back. It's Lucid, and we are downloading the latest turn in Champions Arena. It's turn 24. No idea what happens. Let's find out. We have a message from Pelagia. So, there have been a couple pretty big diplomacy developments to let you in on. Diplomacy? In this game? What? First, my god came back 2 turns ago. Me and Therados have been in communication this whole game, each helping each other back and forth. He mentioned wanting to take a break to recover to get rid of affliction. So we reached a deal where first turn my god came back, he wouldn't send him in. I had to make an item anyways, so that was fine by me. Now this turn, he's taking a break and not sending his god in. Hopefully I'm able to win the arena then and nothing bad happens. Therados mentioned maybe doing this again for the next 2 turns, but that is probably not going to happen based on the second part. Second part, me and LA Arco have been in talks as well, and we've come to an agreement. He's going to loan me 2 axes of hate to use on Therados to kill Therados' god. Okay, we figured this out the other turn, that axes of hate are going to be pretty important. He's pretty confident his Colossus doesn't have a chance against Therados. Sounds like he's tested it. So the current deal is he will loan me the 2 axes of hate for 1 turn to kill Therados' god. Yeah, the problem with the Colossus is they're all inanimate, so they can't regenerate. You can't do personal regen, and they don't have a tremendous amount of HP. So I don't know if they can cast spells while paralyzed, or like while petrified. I don't think they can. But it's possible. How innate caster interacts with all that stuff is pretty weird. But yeah, okay. Anyway, we'll keep going. Those should come in the turn you're receiving this message or the turn after. So the idea is get some wins in the arena, and the next round go in and kill Therados' god. After that, just try and and get as many points as I can. I have enough priests now to get my god back in 2 turns, but still have to be careful on the timing. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to make it to Alt 7, as I had to start getting priests earlier than I wanted. Okay. And then Therados, it's our understanding that Kraken is once more making an attempt in the arena, so we're going to forego this round with Mr. Krabs, hoping that Jack Sparrow will take care of any counters that we're brewing for our crustacean. At last, we're starting to see Moonblades, which we were expecting to make an appearance earlier. This month of respite will allow our research to finally uncover the secrets of Phoenix Pyre, which will hopefully prove a useful tactics that can kill Mr. Krabs, against many tactics that can kill Mr. Krabs in his current form. That's fair. Well, let's see what happens. A battle between Atlantis and I'm guessing this is Therados or something. Oh my goodness. We've got... So it's gonna be, we need to mine a bit of useful information out. What kind of research does he have? But yeah, so he's starting off blessed. This is his profit. He's got a full kit. He's got an axe of sharpness that's armor piercing, Mangosh repairing, give him defense. Normally you want to put this on a chassis that already has a good bit of defense. Having 12 defense, like the difference between 6 and 12 doesn't really matter very much. In the arena, you're still going to get hit every time. So this is a bit of a questionable pick for an item. But these are all, well, I was going to say they're all construction 2. I think this is construction 4. This might be construction 4 too. And he's got giant boots, or boots of giant strength, and luck amulet. So he's got all region, fate weaving, luck, twist fate. We'll see what he casts. I mean, he's obviously going to win this. Quicken Self is the first thing. Okay, where did all my gems go? That's funny. So Quicken Self and Run In, I can get behind that. Temper Flesh would, I think, be pretty good too. But, you know, we don't usually have very many turns. All right, so that was Atlantis taking a win off Therados. Next up, we have Asphodel and Yomi. And they are just sending in chaff. Oh, but this is a hilarious chaff. This is a guy with Gloves of the Gladiator. So he's got 4 attacks, Unholy Weapons, and a Ring of the Warrior. And he's blessed, and his bless is the Unholy Weapons and Undead Regeneration and Berserker one. It's kind of a fair amount of gems he's invested in this. You would think he would, I don't know. All right. Ooh, double flesh eater. So most of these are blood slave items. Like, they don't cost normal gems. They just cost blood slaves. This is pretty scary, especially if he does... Okay, he's going to do Quicken Self over here, Liquid Body. And he's going to cast Quicken Self. So here's the question. Y'all think about this. We've got a Scrotty with 2 Flesh Eaters and a Bite attack. He's got 24 attack, 15 defense. Effectively, it's like 26 attack. Versus this guy who's got 2 of these. He's got an Axe of Sharp. Well, let's do protection too. He's got 12 protection. Also will cause fear potentially. 20 morale. Versus this guy. Also hit points. I think this guy's 50 something. This guy's 60 something. He's got 29 protection. He's got 30 morale. 16 attack. 14 defense. He's going to get hit every time. Whereas he's going to miss about half the time against this guy. A little under half. He's got Twist Fate and Luck. He's going to get a chest wound. He has a lot of encumbrance. I feel like if he doesn't kill... Okay, well, how much damage is he going to do per hit? When the wolf hits him, the wolf is going to do about, I don't know, 7 or 8 damage a hit, probably. And they're both going to go twice around. When this guy hits the wolf, he's going to do a boatload of damage. I mean, this is going to do... I don't know. Well, the wolf has liquid body. So it's going to be... I think he had, 12 protection? Yeah. So it'll be 25 divided by 2, so it'll be like 13 damage a hit. And then a bit less. Oh, no. It'll be... Yeah, this will be close to 20 damage a hit, and this will be close to like 10 damage a hit. So 20 and 10. So 30 damage a round. But this guy's only going to be doing 12 damage a round? I think I divided that by... No, did I? I can't remember if I took into account fortitude. We'll just watch rather than listening to me yap. But y'all figure out who you think it. My money... I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. I feel like Fate Weaving may be the extra oomph this guy needs. And he's got luck, and this guy doesn't have luck. I feel like the Atlantis dude's going to win, but I think it's going to be close, and he's going to have a lot of flesh wounds. They both regenerate. Okay, he's taken an ass beating so far, but one more hit, he's dead. Oh! It was super close. Luck did not come in clutch at all. Yeah. This guy didn't have Fate Weaving, did he? No. He had Cursed Luck. Yeah, I think a better weapon choice on this guy, like, honestly... like a sort of swiftness instead of the main gosh of parrying. You know, it's more expensive though, and you're like, well, how much do you really want to put onto it? Because if it runs into a god, at least he got one win. But we don't see evidence here of luck failing its role, but I'm sure it did. I think it only shows the luck thing here when it wins. Okay, and the werewolf doesn't actually get afflicted. Didn't even bother putting an armor on it. This wolf is super budget. It's only 15 real gems. All right, that is Niflheim and Atlantis. So Atlantis managed to pull in one win before he got put down. And now we have this super budget dude from Asphodel versus a budget commander from Therados. He gets scared and runs away. Does this guy have fear or something? Wait. What did I miss here? Oh, he got hit by a... Okay. He was damaged ahead of that. All right, Tiernan Prophet. Claiming a win. So far, nobody's managed to win more than one. Everybody who's won one and has faced round 2 has been put down. Next up, we have Pelagia. Pelagia... Oh, race car build. Oh, he's finally back to putting the flask of holy water on this guy. I feel like for a while he's been doing it without this. And he's got 3 attacks. I'm gonna poison this guy to hell. This guy's got a Cerulean Shaman with... Or commander that he's given a Shroud of the Battle Saint. So he's got decay weapons and some other stuff. I think this guy just gets yoinked by the centaur, though. I don't know. I guess the direwolf pelt is like, we're not relying on protection at all. Oh, man. Okay. So, a win for Pelagia. Race car centaurs. Next up, we have Sarumatia back. Now, has he done anything with this god? Okay, he's put another handful of acorns on and ranger's boots. These are construction 2 items. Oh. But he's up against the Swarmcaster, an adventurer even. I think at this... Unless something's fly back here and stop her from casting Horde of Skeletons. No, I think... Oh, it's another Swarmcast, though. How many gems does she have left? She started with 5. She's got 1 left. She could do another one. She's got a lot of poison resistance. But so do the skeletons. I think the question is, can she kill these bugs around her before the skeletons die from the bugs up here? And I think she will. It's not looking like they're dying. This just is not who you want to run into with the Swarmcaster. 3 swarms, though. And it looks like she's going to win. Yeah, another Horde of Skeletons. That's Jeej. Well, that was cool. Now we know how Horde of Skeletons does against the Swarmcaster. And it does pretty well. Okay, so that was that. But we can see Swarm did tie them up for a very long time. Now we have what I presume is a race car elf. Oh, he's got a Shadow and Infamiliar. So this is a very weird kit to me, because some of these things are very expensive. Like, these are 10 gem items. But then he's not putting in, like, I guess he's just keeping the shield. And this is super cheap, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. And this guy's just a prophet. He can get a lucky smite off here, potentially. Nope. He gets yoinked. Okay, so that is now... I don't think anybody's won twice yet. I mean, Tiernan came up for their second round, and they have been put down, and Helheim has taken over his task of making it to the final round. Ashdod comes in with a Barbarian, and oh my god. Look at this. A Charcoal Shield, a Sword of Sharpness, a Ring of Regen, 32 defense. Wow. Spooky. Some of you will probably figure... I think he lost the Nature Path when he died. I'm not totally sure. Alright, so script Iron Skin, Quicken Self, Moss Body. Whew. Okay. That is a spooky Kraken. Can anybody kill him? So, okay, that was the Barbarian Chief dying. Now we have the Ranachu Elf fighting against the Kraken with the Charcoal Shield. The thing is, if this guy doesn't have fire resistance, he's going to be in for a... Oh my goodness. Watch, he's just going to blow up from Fire Shield. This guy it doesn't even matter that this guy's buffing up. Oh, now he's got poison damage probably on him too. Is he not taking fire shield damage? Why do I not see any fire shield damage? Glamour got broken by something. Attacker damaged by repel. Oh my goodness. Then he just gets punched in the face. I'm Jack Sparrow. What a monster. All right. He's now got to fight Pelagia. And Pangea's got another run at you build. I believe another run at you build without... Oh no, this one's actually got some fire resistance. And it's got 30 defense too, so it might hold up for a while. Especially before Quick himself goes up. Now how is... Oh, I guess he's having trouble hitting as well. Missed. Was repelled or missed. Yeah, so all these linked 1 weapons or linked 0 weapons have a chance of getting repelled. Now he's got okay morale and high defense, and defense is useful for not getting repelled yourself. He just can't hit him. The defense is too high. Because this guy's only got 16 attack, and this guy's got still 28 defense. And then he runs. Ooh. I mean, Flesh Eater... I feel like if you're doing this too, like, Flesh Eater is really good, especially in combination with the Lycanthrope Amulet on a Renachu build. Because... basically... you'll start off with the Berserk trait activated, so you will never get repelled. And you're going to get that bonus attack skill right at the start. So you'll get +3 attack, +3 damage. So that's kind of nice. All right, I think we know how this goes. My dog's barking at stuff outside. All right, so clearing out another commander. And now we have, this should be kind of interesting, a Scrotty... very budget kit. He's got 3 attacks around. He can kill 6 things a turn, I believe, with quickness on. Fighting against this lady, he's probably going to be summoning 8 things a turn. Yeah, 8 things a turn. So I think the Scrotty loses here. I think we've seen this before. It's a little different kit. Yeah, he's already getting kind of low. 36, he's holding. 18, nope, he's not holding. And that's it. Okay, and then we have Sarmatia against Pelagia. And this is going to... Okay, so this, I actually want y'all to think... Like, pause the video, maybe put in the comments who you think's going to win. The Kraken, who is going to kill 6 things a turn, plus he has a charcoal shield. Or the Vampire Queen, who's going to summon 8 things a turn. And has some reinvigoration on top of that. He's also going to have Iron Skin on him. So he's not going to take damage. I think this guy will win, but I think it's probably going to take him a while. What do y'all think? Oh man, that is a very angry squid. Yeah, they can't damage him. He's... How's he doing on fatigue, though? He's at 77. She's at 48. He's going to fatigue out before she will. This might time out. Maybe the correct answer was none of the above. Or it's random. Now, once he fatigues out, we'll think what's happened. He's going to kill things less quickly because he won't be able to punch them. But they'll still die from charcoal shield, so they're not going to, like, build up infinitely. But she's about to start fatiguing out. So when they're both fatigued out... I don't really know. I mean, he hasn't moved forward a tile, I don't think, since the match started. .310. What's his max HP? Current max HP is 186, so he's not even regenerating right now. I mean, she's fatigued out, but she's still making a lot of skeletons, my boys. I mean, every cast, how much does it cost her? She's at 99. 105. Yeah, I think it's basically every other turn now for her that she does it. Maybe it's even more frequent. I mean, it looks like they're piling up over here just as fast as they ever were. Yeah, let's turn on the clock. We're at around 62. This one's going to time out. Oh my gosh. So, he's going to have so many kills. How many kills does he have? He's going to have hundreds, right? 702. Getting his stars. We have to go back and check how many stars he came into the arena with. Oh, he's won before, so I think that gives you stars. Is he Berserk? Why is... Oh, they routed first. Okay, I think that... So, okay, so in the arena, one person's the attacker, one person's the defender. In the case of a timeout, the attacker runs first, unless they're Berserked. In this case, neither party is Berserked. So, I could have probably known that at the beginning. So we have Sarumatia attacked old Pelagia, but was defeated. They were the attackers. So that's a dice roll, and we'll probably get a message from Sarmatia next turn talking about that, because I think they're well aware that their strategy is very likely to time out certain types of battles. And if that happens, then it's just a question of who's going to win. And oh my goodness, 608 kills for the Kraken. How many did he have back here at his first battle? He had a measly 186 kills. And by the time this thing ended, I'm pretty sure he had like 800. Or 780 or something, right? Okay, so he has won, and he got a Rune Smasher. Which, honestly, on a Kraken isn't horrible. I mean, I don't know. I have to think how you would use it best. But there's probably some applications where it could be used pretty well. Therados piling up a bunch of stuff. Let's take a look again at the score graphs real quick. We'll take a look at see if any of these income graphs. Oh my goodness, somebody's been plugging ahead with gems. That's Helheim. Helheim's been catching up in the gems department. That's good for them. Otherwise, not a ton of changes there. Incomes have been mostly flat, as they would be. Forts have been pretty flat. Research, woo, 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 woo. Who is this, Arco? Yeah, this is late age Arco. #1 in research now. We haven't really seen the fruits of that. He's just been sending in garbage, and they've got Bronze Colossi to send it. I can't remember, do both of them have it? Bronze Colossus here for early Arco, and a Bronze Colossus for late Arco. So I think the problem with I mean, it's kind of one of the things, like, if you're casting, it's really easy to sit back and be like, well, you should probably send stuff in because it's going to be harder later. But it's like, if you send it in, if you know it's going to die now to Krabby Claws, do you really want to send it in? I don't know, but it's also going to die later, right? So, but if you send it in now, then you got to waste all the turns to get it back. So I don't know. I think it depends. I think it's like a thing where how many priests do you have to potentially get it back? If you had a lot of priests, like if you get it back in like 4 turns, it's probably better to just send it in and try to collect some wins and then maybe have a chance at killing the Krabby Claws. But if you don't, and it's going to be like you're only going to get it, you might just barely summon them back in time for the final round, then yeah, probably don't do that until you're ready. But maybe send other stuff in. I don't know what all they've got. It'll be interesting. But they've been winning. So Arco won some points with the Wind Rider strat kind of early. This guy's been doing the budget shroud on a dude thing, which is kind of cool. I don't know. It'd be kind of cool to see some of this technology come into play, though, because these guys are position 1 and 2, or 1 and 3. Next up, we've got Pelagia, who's flatlined a bit. I think this was getting a lot of priests to get his god back, so this will probably pick up now that we can actually see it picked up some now that his god's back. And then Pangea is starting to inflect up. I don't know if he got some research item or something. But yeah. A lot of cool stuff. Congratulations to the Kraken. And next time we will probably see some real fireworks as we see gods start to square off in this whole thing. Or maybe we see some of the things we were talking about, because people are turned on to the acts of hate idea. And funnily enough, Theranos was thinking about putting Phoenix Pyre on his Mr. Krabs to make him more survivable. And Phoenix Pyre is not going to be the answer to acts of hate counters. And in fact, it's going to be the opposite of the answer, because it will presumably take up a slot that he would have been hand of deathing something. So it's all going to be pretty interesting to see how it plays out, and tune in next time to find out.